Input from console window. Till now, every time we created a string variable, we assign it a value right inside the code. But this time, we wanna have a value that the user will give us. The user will type it through using the console window. So we will do that using this command, Console.ReadLine. Till now, we use this command in order to stop the window from closing. But the true purpose of this command is this command stops the window from closing, of course, but it awaits for the user to type something, to type some data, and when the user presses the enter, this command takes everything that the user typed in and deliver it to hand it over to the variable that awaits on the other side. So this line, Console.WriteLine, will show the user please enter first name, and then the window will stop because of this line. But not only stop, it will wait for the user to type in something. And when the user will type his first name and then will press enter, then this function will take the value that the user typed in and will hand it over to this variable. And then we will show the user another line. Please enter your last name. Of course, again, this function, Console.ReadLine, will stop the window from closing and will wait until the user will write something and press enter. Only then, after the user will press enter, this function will collect the data that the user typed in and will hand it over to this variable. And now we have two variables, first name and last name, that the user typed in. And of course, the Console.WriteLine will show us the hello first name the user typed in plus the last name. Let's see. Debug, start new pro. Enter first name. So let's Alan, and it still waits until I'll press the enter. Enter last name, Smith, and the window still waits because I didn't press the enter. Only after I'll press the enter, it'll take it and will show us the message. 1 second. And only after I will press the enter, then the window, then the read line will take the second, the last name I typed in, and will show us this line. Hello, first name Alan Smith. Let's see, enter. Hello, Alan Smith. Let's close it. Now, Console.WriteLine, calculate the area of a rectangle. Console.WriteLine, please enter the height of the rectangle. Console.ReadLine, of course, will wait till the user will type in the height of the rectangle and will store it inside a string. But a variable of string, we cannot make a calculation on it. So we have to convert it into a int. How do we do that? Inside the type int, we have a function that is able to do that. This function called parse. We have to call this function int.Parse, and to give it inside this round brackets, to give it the string that we want to convert into int. This string we got from the user. Console.ReadLine waited for the user to type in the height of the rectangle, let's say 5, and here inside this variable heightStr there is 5, but as a string, not as an integer. But the int type contains inside a function that we have it already. We don't have to do nothing for that. It's already exists. We just use it. This function it can take string and convert it into a number, into a int. So this is what we do. int.Parse, we give it the string 5, and it will give us back a value of 5 int, variable of type in height, and inside it will be 5. Of course, if the user will type in 5. And then we'll show the user again another message. Please enter the width of the rectangle, this time the width. And again, Console.ReadLine will wait for the user to type in the width of the rectangle. Once the user will press enter, the function readline will take this number, let's say 8, and will pass it through to the variable of type string that awaits here. But of course, this is a string, not a number. We have to parse it to convert it to a type of int in order to make a calculation that we will be able to make calculation. So inside type int there is a function called parse. This function is able to do that, and we only need to give it a string, and this function will convert it to a number, to int. So here we put the string between the round brackets. We call the function parse. After every function we call, we have to write these two round brackets. But in this function, not only we write the round brackets, also we hand there a variable of type string, and the function will convert it into int. So here we will have the width, and now that we have the height of type int and width of type int, we can make a calculation, and int area equals height times width, and Console.WriteLine will show us the result that the area of the rectangle is area, whatever. Let's see in action. Debug, start new instance. Okay, we have the enter first name, enter last name, hello A B B. Please enter the height of the rectangle. The height is 10. The window still waits until I will press the enter. Here I press enter. Please enter the width of the rectangle. And now I will type in 20. The hey, we wait here. Now Console.ReadLine waits for the 20 until I'll press the enter. When I'll press the enter, the Console.ReadLine will take the 20 and will put it inside will hand it over to the string that awaits here. And then after the 20 will be here with heightStr, then we will use the function parse that inside type int. We will use this function into in order to convert the number as it's now in type of string. We'll convert it to a type of int, and then we will calculate it and will show us the result. Enter. The area of the rectangle is 200. Of course, because 10 times 20 is 200.